Hi, I'm Jillian from Jillian's Studio, and today we are going to work on light stretches to help with the legs and the hamstrings and the low back. So this class will be a good maybe mid-morning exercise or routine or something to do on the weekends just to keep yourself limber, something that helps relax your body, not anything too aggressive. So let's start with our right leg in front or on top in a cross-legged position, Siddhasana. And I'm sitting today on a quilt that I got off it's my husband's quilt, and I just folded it up, and it actually is very nice, gives a nice cushion and allows you to lengthen through the spine and have your hips slightly more elevated than your knees. We're going to sit up nice and tall with the eyes closed, drawing the chin gently back towards the throat, just to elongate the spine. Keep the shoulders relaxed away from the ears, soften the face, and start to come into your breath. Taking a few deep inhales up from the belly button, bringing the breath all the way through the ribs and into the collarbone. And then as you exhale, relax from the collarbone, back through the ribs, and back into the low belly once again. And this is 3-part breath, and it's a nice gentle breath, something the mind can focus on and let go of your grocery list or your daily worries, let go of your pets, your children, your grandchildren, work, whatever it might be that's lingering and holding into your mind's eye. Letting that go and just focus on this breath, this 3-part breath, inhaling up through the belly, through the ribs, and into the heart, and then exhaling from the heart, back through the ribs, and into the low belly once again. So continue this on your own a few more times with stillness, keeping your mind quiet, maybe focusing on the sounds that you hear around you, or you could be playing some light music in the background, and just settling into your body, settling into your mat with this breath work. Just another moment here. We want to try to keep this 3-part breath through the entire practice for a few reasons. 1, it helps your mind stay present in this moment. And 2, it allows your body to move with your breath, to expand on the lifts and to contract on the folds, and to get more flexibility within your joints and your muscles. So one more breath here. Big inhale all the way up into the collarbone. And let's exhale to sigh it out. And that felt so good. Let's do that 2 more times. Big inhale all the way up into the collarbone. And exhale to sigh it out. Last one big breath. And release. Let's inhale through the crown of the head, and then exhale, drop chin towards chest, bringing the shoulders back away from the ears, stretching through the back of the neck, back of the shoulders. Feel free to rock the head here from side to side, or you can just keep it heavy, drawing it down towards the belly button. One more breath here, finding space in between your cervical vertebrae from C7 to C1, so the tops of the shoulders all the way to the scalp. One more breath, and then inhale, Drawing the head back up to neutral, chin slightly in, long spine. Working with this right arm, we're going to inhale the shoulder towards the front and then exhale, roll it back and around. And the whole arm can work here if you want it to. Working the whole arm and just rolling out tension from this right shoulder blade. Let's see if we can inhale the shoulder up to the ear and then exhale, roll it back and down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale the shoulder up towards the ear, exhale, roll it back and down, keeping it there. We're going to inhale the palm towards you, reaching forward, and then relax. So we're going to do this swooping motion with this whole right arm. So we're going to inhale it up and kind of reach towards the back and pull it around almost like a fold, and then inhale it up, drawing a big sunshine and twisting back behind you, and then exhale, drawing it forward, and then inhale up and over, reaching back behind. So drawing this big sun, palm stays up as you lean forward and lift, and then the exhale, swirling back around. So any breath work would really would help here. It does not matter. So sometimes I like to exhale here on the fold and inhale up for the twist, or you can inhale on the fold or exhale up on the twist. So there's not a right or wrong. I just prefer to exhale on that fold and then inhale to look up, and then exhale on the fold, inhale, opening up into a twist. Last one, inhale or exhale there, and then looking up, a little side stretch, and then open. Let's stay here in this twist. Allow this right arm to keep reaching back behind you, and then relax on the earth. And you can reach forward with the left hand a little bit, reaching onto your mountain fingers, and do a little bit of a deeper stretch, looking over the right shoulder. Close the eyes, lift the belly, relax the left shoulder blade. One more inhale here, and then unwind very gently, looking back, forward. Take a soothing breath. Let's draw this right knee in towards you, giving it a little squeeze, and my most favorite, rocking that leg back and forth, putting some movement into that right hip. It doesn't have to be very long today, just rocking back and forth, just putting some awareness into that joint, maybe doing a few circles. And then when you're ready, drawing it in, and then let's exhale, push it out in front of us. And this left leg is going to be on the shin or the thigh, and you're still opening up on this left hip, and you're pulling back on the right toes. Shoulders rock back and down, and we inhale to look up, guiding our arms up, and then exhale to take a fold towards this right leg, and then inhale, scoop the heart up, looking up, and then exhale again, taking a gentle fold towards this leg. And then one more time, inhale to scoop up, lifting the belly, looking up, and then exhale, here's your fold, and we'll stay here, putting breath and space in between the kneecap, in between the hamstring, all the way up into the low back. Keep the low belly lifted. Head can drop a little bit further towards this knee if that feels comfortable for you. Pull back on the right toes, push through the ball of the right foot. One more breath. And then we'll inhale, scoop up through the heart and draw the shoulders up to the ears, both shoulders, and then exhale, roll it back and down. One more time, inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll it back and down. Work with this right arm again, reaching towards this right foot, palm up, and then open out with the left arm back behind you. So you're in a twist. Pull back on your toes, shoulders roll down, and then we're going to inhale, forward hands to the heart, elbows up, and then exhale, twist, palms up, looking to the other direction. And then inhale, back forward, hands to the heart. Exhale, twist, looking over the left shoulder. We'll do this a few more times. Inhale, hands to heart, palms towards the heart, elbows up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift the low belly. Exhale, twist. One more. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. You should be looking towards the right, shoulders down, palms up. You're lifting in the belly. Pull back on those right toes. It's another twist, another lift, another breath through the leg. Exhale to release. Let's open this right knee out towards the right. The left leg stays right where it is. Pull up on those right toes, shoulders rock back. We inhale to lift up with this left arm. Exhale, a little teapot tilt, reach towards that right leg. And then inhale up, shoulders back and down. Exhale, a teapot tilt, reaching towards that right leg. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, release. Let's stay here in this little teapot tilt. You're pushing energy through the left hip, opening yourself up towards the left arm, finding breath through the left rib cage. One more inhale, keeping your mind focused on your breath, your body, relaxing the face, closing the eyes. Inhale, back up nice and tall, and let this left arm gently float down, and maybe shake it out. Awareness through the legs, maybe a massage through that right kneecap. And then we're going to pull our left foot in just a little bit. And we're going to pull the right leg on top, shoulders back, hugging that right knee in a little bit. Shoulders back. That's very important, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, lifting breath and space up into the heart, into the collarbone. And then we inhale up with this left arm. Exhale, one more twist on this side, looking towards the right. Shoulders rock back and down, lift through the belly, close the eyes. Finding space and breath through the rib cage, bringing your breath all the way to the collarbone. Relax the left shoulder. Spread the fingers of this left hand, finding a stretch through the webs of your fingers. One more inhale, looking all the way over that right shoulder if that's comfortable for you. And then exhale to unwind back to the front. Let's reach both legs out in front of you, and they're going to be about mat width apart, not very wide at all. The toes lift, shoulders rock back. Aware of the knees. Inhale to grow tall, looking up. And then exhale to fold, reaching towards the toes, heart forward. Your arms came out like a V, and you can maybe grab your toes or grab your ankles, keeping the shoulders away. Keep the low belly lifted. A few more breaths to get a little deeper. One more moment here. Notice the difference between the right leg and the left leg. You might find the left leg, that especially that hamstring, might feel a little tighter, and it's just because we haven't gotten to it yet. We haven't done that side, and that's okay. One more breath. And then inhale, scoop the heart up. Again, the shoulders come up towards the ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. Open up with the face. One more breath. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. Let's draw the legs in. You can help them in with the hands, and this time the left leg is going to sit on top or in front. It doesn't matter which one. Into Siddhasana, easy sitting posture. Hips are lifted on your blanket, or maybe you don't need a blanket. Maybe you use a bolster, and that's fine. Knees are slightly lower, shoulders back. Close the eyes. Recenter yourself on your 3-part breath. Recenter your mind on what's most important for your day. What's most important is your breath, your body relaxing into this moment, and everything else can wait. One more breath. And then working with this left arm, we're going to inhale the shoulder up towards the ear with this left shoulder, and then exhale, roll it back and down, and then again inhale it up and towards the ear, and then exhale, roll it back and down. One more time, inhale it up and towards the ear, and then exhale, roll it back and down. We're going to inhale this left arm forward, palm up. Take a breath, engage through the heart, drawing the shoulder blades back and down. Sink through those hips, opening up the hip flexors. And then reach back behind you, and then on the exhale, you're going to fold forward, scooping the arm forward, palm up, and then open up with the twist looking back behind you. And then again, you inhale or exhale forward. It doesn't matter here, like I said before. I like to inhale and look up, reach back, and then on the exhale, fly forward. And then open on the inhale, and exhale to fold, and then inhale to open up. So do this a few more times, and you're working with your low back. You're folding and you're lifting, finding a good stretch through the psoas. As you lift up, a good stretch through your obliques and through the side waist, and you're using your low belly, because the low belly stays engaged as you fold forward, and it helps lift the arm up, looking back behind you. Let's do one more. Exhale, forward, palm up, and then open up with the inhale, and let's stay here on this twist. This left arm keeps reaching back, 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 and then rests on the mat. Left hand and right hand both on the mountain fingers, lifting your spine even stronger, and you're twisting from the belly button. Shoulders work back and down, and you're looking over the left shoulder as much as it's comfortable for your neck, being mindful of your neck. One more breath here, and then unwind, coming back to the front. We'll scoop this left knee in, give it a little squeeze, a little rock, back and forth, just putting some movement into that hip. Maybe swirling it, maybe shaking it. You can just shake the whole foot and leg. It does not matter. Be here one more moment, changing your movement if you haven't already, changing that rotation. And then we'll push this left leg out in front of us. The right foot's on the shin or the thigh. Pull back on those left toes, rocking back through the shoulder, lift through the belly, close the eyes, aware of this front leg, this straight leg, keeping it engaged, keep it strong. Let's inhale both arms up towards the stars, and then exhale to take a fold, reaching towards the toes. And then inhale, scoop the heart up and open. And then exhale, take your fold. One more time, inhale, scoop the heart up and open. And then exhale, take your fold. Let's stay here, relaxing in, shoulders back and down. The head can be heavy. Hands on the shin or on your toes. Still push through the ball of that left foot, pulling back on the toes. Strong hamstring, feeling the back of your left leg engaged and stretching. Feel the strength there. One more breath, one more moment. And then inhale, scoop up through the heart, standing or sitting up nice and tall. Let's inhale the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale to roll them back and down. One more time, inhale, shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale, roll them back and down. We're going to inhale the left arm, palm up, reaching towards the front, and then open out to a twist with that right arm back behind you. Again, palm up, shoulders down, strong spine. On the inhale, you twist to the front, hands come to the heart, elbows up, and then on your exhale, you twist to the other direction. And then inhale, back to hands at heart, elbows up. Exhale, twist to the other direction. You're still lifting from the belly button, finding this twist through the upper body, and you're strong through the leg, especially that left leg, opening up that right hip. So it's an inhale to center, exhale, open wide, and this time we'll inhale back to center, and then exhale. Let's stay in this twist, looking over the left shoulder. Relax the arms if you want to, but if not, try to keep them nice and straight and strong. Shoulders back, palms up. One more breath. And then unwind. Back to the front. Wiggle out that left leg, maybe massage the knee. And let's open out this left foot, this whole left leg out towards the left. Again, you're pulling back on those left toes. Strong leg there. Right foot stays right where it is. Right in the middle. Shoulders back and down. Little teapot tilts. We inhale up with this right arm. Exhale, reach towards the left. Little teapot tilt. And then again, inhale up and through the arm. And then exhale, a little teapot tilt, reaching towards the leg. And then one more. Inhale up. Exhale, little teapot tilt. Let's stay here. Relax the shoulders, especially that right shoulder. Looking up and over the right shoulder, or looking up towards your fingertips. Wiggle those top fingertips. No tension there. One more breath. Engaging through the low belly. Nice expanding breaths through the top right rib cage. Aware of your inner thigh, the left leg. One more breath. Inhale to scoop up. Exhale to relax. And you can shake out this left leg if you want to. You're going to pull the right leg in just a little bit more, and then the left leg's going to sit on top. So the foot stays on the mat and the knee goes up towards the stars. One more twist. We inhale up with our right arm, and then exhale, twist towards the left. Let the right elbow come to the right knee. No, excuse me, it's your left knee. And you're opening up the heart. Keep lifting through the belly. Close the eyes. And then spread your right fingers. You're getting a stretch through the webbing of your fingers. You can turn as much as you want through the torso and even in the neck to look over the left shoulder, but go where you're comfortable. One more breath here. And then unwind. Come back to the front. Let go of that cross leg position and open up the legs as wide as you possibly can. Coming into dragonfly, pulling back on the toes, rooting down through those hip bones. Shoulders rock back. We inhale to fly up with the arms looking up, and then exhale to take a fold towards the center, and then inhale, scooping up everything towards the middle. Up, 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 belly button up. Exhale, fold towards the middle. One more time. Inhale, scoop up, shoulders back and down, and then exhale, fold towards the middle. Let's stay here with the head heavy. And you can have your hands on the earth, or you can bring a block here in center, and sometimes that feels nice, just resting your forehead on the block or your hands on the block. But keep the toes lifted, keep the legs strong. You should really be finding a stretch through the inner thigh. I feel it from my knee, from the inner knee all the way up into my hip. The low back is strong because your low belly's hugging in. One more breath, just like this. Strong breath through the legs, engaging the legs. Lift the kneecaps. And then relax. Relax with the sigh. And you relax the toes, relax the legs, relax the torso. Deepen that stretch just a little bit, just for one moment, just melting in your rag doll. No muscle tension at all, no engagement, just relaxed in. One more rag doll breath. And then inhale to lift yourself up, engaging the legs, pulling them back in. So you're pulling the muscles back up into the bone, engaging the thigh and the knee. Do a little wiggle and pull the legs in. Let's do the soles of the feet together. Come into butterfly. Shoulders rock back and down. Open and expand from the low belly up into the heart with your breath. Eyes stay closed. Soften here in the hips. One more breath, one more moment. Growing a little taller if you can. And then exhale, let's take a slow fold over the toes. Again, aware of the inner thigh, and you also will feel this in the glutes, allowing the glutes to stretch for a moment here. Lift the low belly, try to have a strong straight spine for one more breath. The chin slightly in, shoulders back, and then just like we did in our dragonfly, we'll go ragdoll. So take another inhale, and then exhale, ragdoll it out, rounding out the spine. And do that only if it feels nice for you. Some people don't go all the way, and that's fine. Go to where you find the stretch, where you find the most benefit for your body. One more moment here, ragdolling into this butterfly. Inhale to pull yourself up, nice and tall. Exhale to close the knees. Maybe let them rock back and forth for a moment. Do one more series. Remember, we're focusing this class on legs, just stretching out the legs and trying to get all the muscle groups in the legs. So let's see if we can find our calf muscles. So you're going to let the right leg this time stay out straight, and the left leg's going to come across, and the knees are going to try to kiss. And you're going to feel this in your left hip too, and that's fine. That's just part of it. Yeah, feel it. Pull back on the right toes. Inhale through the heart, and then exhale, start to fold. And when I do that, when I do the fold and I pull back on my right toes, I find that calf muscle from the back of the knee all the way to my Achilles tendon. I find those muscles and I breathe into it, and at the same time we're opening up the left hip. You can close the eyes, sigh out any tension you might find. Remember, this time, you've set aside this time for your body, for your breath, for your mat, your yoga. Let everything else go. So as the mind tries to take you to your grocery list or to your children or to school, don't let it. Don't even give yourself energy for that. Just focus on your breath. All your energy is on your breath and on your body, stretching out the calf. One more big inhale here, one more big exhale here. And then inhale to lift up nice and tall. Shake out that leg if you want to. That kind of feels good, just a windshield wiper that right leg back and forth for a moment. And relax it out. Let's change legs. So now the left leg is out nice and tall and straight, and the right leg's over top, and your knees might not kiss, and that's fine. There can be space there. Some people it's like this, you know? Some people it's like this. Go to where you're happy. Pull back on to those left toes. Rock back through the shoulders. Inhale to find a straight spine. Lift through the belly. And then as you exhale to take your fold, you fold and you hold. Pull back on the left toes. and find that calf muscle. And it might take a moment. You might need to rock the foot from side to side or not. I don't have to go too far at all to find that stretch in my calf. Sometimes I feel it all the way up into my hip bone, and that's fine. I breathe into it. Find space with your breath where it needs to, moving out that stuck tension. Let it go. One more breath here. And then inhale, come back up nice and tall. And let's unwind the legs, and let's let both feet come out in front of us. The toes up, the thighs are in, maybe a little massage on the knees and the shins. And then we're going to bend our knees, and I'm going to turn to the side here, and you're going to lean back onto your elbows, or you can even just lean back to your hands. Go to where you're comfortable, and you're going to open up your feet about mat width apart. So it's time to stretch our quadriceps. So we're going to allow that right knee to drop in towards the middle line, and it holds, and you let gravity take hold, stretching the top of the quad. And if you don't feel anything through the top of the quadricep right here, then you grab your right ankle and gently pull it closer towards the hip, and then that will open up the quadricep a little more. You'll find it from your IT band, so that outer band that runs from your hip, from the greater trochanter all the way to your knee. And you might find the stretch there. If you find any knee pain, especially around the kneecap, lift up. You've gone too far. Lift up. Don't mess with your knees. If they start to hurt, come out. Another breath or two, just letting gravity take that knee down, stretching that quad. You might even lift the belly and rock back to the head if you want to add a back bend element, but you don't have to. One more breath here. And then we'll inhale the right knee up, and then we'll do the left knee. And I'm going to rotate around so you can see the left knee go down. And again, you're on your elbows or your hands, opening up your feet about mat width apart. And I like to move my left ankle up towards my left hip, and then I drop that left knee in towards the middle. Lift the belly button. And the more you engage the core, the more you'll find the stretch maybe even up around the hip bone. Allow the knee to gently just glide towards the earth, being supported by gravity. You're not forcing it down, not at all. And remember, if you find any knee pain, lift up. You've gone too far. Another breath or two. Stretching those quadriceps, the top of the thigh, stretching the IT band. Let's be here. One more breath. And then inhale, lift that left knee, and we'll wiggle back and forth and come back up to a nice tall seated posture. I'm going to move my blanket so you can see this next thing we do, which is just going to be a Dandasana. So I'm still sitting on my quilt, nice and tall. Both legs are out, straight out in front of you. Shoulders rock back, and you're going to reach your hands back behind you, and they're going to turn into little spiders. And they're going to start walking towards each other and back. And then you open your heart, drawing the shoulder blades in, toes up, thighs in, and you keep walking back. And now we're in our beach posture, and we're stretching through the back of the, or actually the front of the arms. I kind of feel it in my triceps and my biceps, and I feel it in between my shoulder blades. The throat opens here. Maybe open the mouth, making funny faces, stretching the front of the throat. Open the heart. Keep the belly lifted. The hands might come flat down towards the mat if that works for you. One more breath. Lift the belly. Squeeze the glutes. Lift the legs. And then inhale up. Nice and tall, and shake out the arms. And then let's find a forward fold. Dandasana, or staff pose. Thighs drawing in like you're hugging a piece of paper. Inhale up and tall and tall and tall. And then exhale, take your fold all the way down, reaching towards your toes. Let's inhale, scoop the heart up, looking up. Exhale, take your fold back down towards the legs. One more time. Inhale, scoop up, lift the heart, lift the belly. Exhale, take your fold. Last time, all the way down. And then we stay here. Round out the spine, but keep your legs nice and tall and strong. Thighs are hugging in, knees are lifted. The spine rounds out, maybe a little sway in the shoulders here for a moment. Pull back on the toes. One more breath. Ragdoll and let go. Ragdoll the legs. The feet can open up a little bit. The knees relax. The head relaxes. Shoulders away from the ears. And just breathe here. Relaxing with each breath. One more breath. Engage the low belly. Inhale yourself up, drawing the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, round them back and down. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, back and down. One more time. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale, roll them back and down. Find a comfortable seat. So I teach that even though today we just did a few stretches for the legs, just to help, maybe if your legs are really sore, if you're a runner, or you just need a light stretch while you're watching TV or whatever, you still need time to settle into the body before you get up and go do your next task. So find a comfortable spot. Maybe you sit back on your blanket and you lift through the crown again. Maybe you lay down on your mat, and that's fine. Finding a comfortable moment, a comfortable space to sit, to close the eyes, and enjoy this moment of stillness, of breath, of quiet time, if it's quiet. And if it's not quiet, then just find the rhythm and the frequency and all the commotion that's going on around you, and finding your place within that as you're just still on your mat. That's your place. That's where you should be. And breathe into that, even though the kids are going crazy, or the dogs are barking, or the cats are wanting food, or standing there. Usually my cat just sits there and glares at me. Either way, finding your mat, eyes closed. 3-part breath a few more times, just to allow the work you've done today, even this gentle work, allow it to be put into your muscle memory. Allow yourself time to incorporate this 3-part breath so you can use it every day, all day, not just on your yoga mat, but when you're at work, when you're doing the dishes, when you're driving. Find this 3-part breath and bring it into your whole lifestyle. One more moment, just to breathe. We'll bring our hands to heart center. Continue with your 3-part breath. Continue with the eyes closed, the jaw relaxed. And thank yourself for giving your body and mind time to settle in and to stretch and to find your center, to find your purpose. Thank yourself for taking care of you. I truly hope you have enjoyed this leg stretch series with me. I'm Jillian from Jillian's Studio, and if you like what you see, please go to our website and check out our class schedule at jillianstudio.com. And always, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Go in peace. Namaste.